good evening, and welcome to another Monday Morning Art Talk, or EP.
So today I wanted just to talk about just not making everything such a problem and creating so much just dislike with things that you're about to embark on, you're about to do, and looking and perceiving things just as a problem all the time, because this to me is another thing that is holds people back for sure, because you're consuming your mind constantly with the idea that there's a problem. And I liked what this great philosopher, really, spiritual leader, his name was Dr. Dwayne Dyer, and I love what he said. He said in his book, I'm not sure which book it was, but he said, don't look at things as a problem, but look at them as just a situation. So it's not like, what's the problem? It's like, instead of erasing that and saying, no, not what's the problem, what's the situation? What's the situation that I'm currently facing? Because that's what we're dealing with in any situation or any problem, is we're really facing a situation. And so it's up to us to decide, am I going to make this just this problematic thing that's going to just get me upset, give me the anxiety, give me that depression, give me all these other things, as opposed to, well, no, it's a situation. The situation is this. The situation is that I'm having, just trouble trying to get people to look at my work, or people to understand my work, or people to listen to what it is that I'm trying to really do, in my life. And whatever these things may be that your own situation is, think about it like that, because I think it sort of changes the whole perception and mindset, and to where you don't get as down with it and look at it like, this is a current situation, and I'm going to try to resolve this. And that's what we're always trying to do. We're always trying to potentially resolve these situations. I mean, sure, you can let some of these things go and just blow it off. Some people can do that easier than others. I tend to have an ability to let things go pretty quickly, or not let things affect me, because I know that I can't control most of them. I know that whatever the situation is, that I'm in that situation. And once again, it comes down to that thing I've said 1,000 times. You either change, accept, or remove yourself from that situation. And you start breaking it down to that, and then moving on. But I think where people, I'm finding, aren't necessarily moving forward in their careers because they think it's, number one, impossible. Number two, they just think it's, they just don't think, I mean, there's so many, I shouldn't even say number one or number two. There's so many different ways that people can look at it, that other people, a lot of the times, haven't seen someone else do it, so that, again, they're in their mind, they're telling themselves that I'm not going to be able to achieve this. Unfortunately, being in the social media realm, relying on too many people's opinions is stopping people from this. So it just, they look at everything as, well, you can come up with 50 billion excuses, and you may be one of those people that's just coming up with 50 million excuses. And like I talked about last week, it's that you have to start just trying to change these situations and pushing yourself in a direction that maybe is uncomfortable for you because of the way the industry is changing. And this is just the part of it is. And it does mean that effort. It means getting off your lazy ass and really, doing something and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. But as always, make sure that you're always moving everything towards what it is that you truly still enjoy doing. Like I've sometimes told people, hey man, you should teach. This is what a great thing to be able to give back to people and offer people and move in this direction to where all the knowledge you have and move in that. But I realize, you know what, I'm saying that, but they may not be a teacher. And they may not have that bug inside them to teach, So this is where you're just trying to find, something else to fit that. Again, that fits who you are and your being and your purpose. I was watching this documentary about all these forensic people and they do all this forensic testing and all that. And I go, I have no desire in a billion years to do a forensic thing like that. It's fascinating. It's kind of interesting just to hear about. But man, I'm not going down that path. I am not going to school to study that because I do not want to do that. And all these different things and all these people who have their professions. And I start to realize, you know what? Everyone's led to this for whatever reason. It almost does become this calling within you that you are led there because you're led there. It is like a magnet and it is like you're being drawn there and you all of a sudden you have a fascination, like people who have a fascination with sports. Why do they? They're intrigued by whatever it is in their head leads them to want to enjoy watching sports for 10 hours and get a kick out of it. I personally don't. That's not part of, what my thing. Is that a problem? No. Is it even a situation? No, not in that sense. That's nothing I have to worry about or deal with. But, you're always going to be thrown into these, scenarios. And I think it's just about being prepared, being ready for what anything comes your way and don't look at it as a problem. I mean, just really try to alleviate that. I heard someone say one time, and they told my wife, but they just said how they try to think about their problems as they imagine like bubbles and they try to project their problems into a bubble and just start to envision and see that bubble sort of go off, and eventually as that bubble rises, just the pressure is going to make it pop and all their bubbles are going to go away. If you can think like that, if you can imagine like that, maybe it'll work for you. But my opinion is I just want to suggest to you, just try not to look at everything, any situation that you're going through in the studios, dealing with people as this problem that you can't change and it's the worst thing ever. Look at it as a situation that you wish to resolve, and just do it and just resolve that situation and don't let it affect you. Okay, and that's the biggest thing, and just move on and keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. That's all we can do in this life, is just keep moving and keep just find a new purpose, find a new goal, find a new thing to do, and just accept that. And again, it's going to make it a lot better for you in the long run. All right, thanks for watching. Make it a good week, and I'll talk to you next week. Take care. Hello, this is Steven, and I just wanted to tell you about this cool thing that I'm doing right now through my website at silvertunes.com. It's a Skype mentorship. In a sense, what I want to do is just talk to you, meet you, tell me about things that are happening in your life, see if there's anything that I could do to help you. I can look over your artwork, do your portfolio, and just maybe try to push you in the right direction that you want to take your life and your journey. All right, so you can go to silvertunes.com, go to classes, click on mentorship, and you can learn all about it. We can try to arrange a time, set up a date. It doesn't matter where you live in the world. And I just wanted to make it just very affordable, just to open it up, because I love doing this. I love meeting people from all over the planet. It's a really cool thing, and with this technology, why not? So that's it. Thanks. Whoa! Hey. Go back. Go back. Great, go back. Go back.